In other updates coming in, days before, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi reached an agreement in Moscow. India and Chinese troops opened fire on the north bank of the Pangong Tso along the line of actual control. Now, a report by the Indian Express quoted a top government officer saying that there were at least 100 to 200 shots that were fired in the air by both the sides on the ridge line where the Finger 3 and Finger 4 merge. According to the government officer, the incident was reported after warning shots were fired at the Chushul subsector on September 7th. Now, the government officer has quoted that the situation along the LAC, however, has since calmed down because of the minister-level talks that have been underway. Let me go across to my colleague Afrida for further understanding on this entire situation along the border. Afrida, this is hugely significant coming at a time, and this report they're clearly stating that there were at least 100 to 200 shots that were fired in the air by both sides, and this before the Moscow Pact and the talks that had happened between S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart. Tell us about what happened at the Pangong Tso. What were the kind of situation there that led to this escalation that took place?
Yes. Right. So this is the official version, and this is therefore something that can be considered as a confirmed statement that has come on the exact state of affairs and sequence of events. So what happened at Pangong Tso? As per the government officer, on 29th and 30th of August, what we see, and this is what I'm quoting now exactly coming in from the statement of this government officer, Chinese tried to dislodge Indian troops from unmanned positions. Indian troops outmaneuvered the Chinese to occupy certain heights along the LAC. Now, this is what exactly the government officer had said in September. Massive movement of troops in North and South banks. Now, you would recall that this is precisely what the defense minister has mentioned in parliament as well yesterday, saying what is worrisome is the increase in the number of troops, in the deployment of troops. So there's a huge ramp up and augmentation that has happened simply in troop deployment. And the statement says exactly that. Massive movement of troops in North and South banks, multiple incidents of firing in the Pangong Tso. First couple of rounds fired in Mukhpari region. This is again hugely significant, like you said, firing of shots. Again, this is not something that has happened in the recent past, and this has raised the alarm significantly on whether the escalation level has become serious. 100 to 200 shots fired in the air by India and China on the north bank, firing on the ridge line where Finger 3 and Finger 4 merge. So this gives us the precise location where this firing has happened. These are firing shots in the air, but then of course this is highly provocative in nature. What we are also going to tell you now is the inside scoop of the Indo-China talks. As per a government officer, situation along the LAC has calmed down due to the talks, is what the statement says. Focus has shifted towards dialogue. So for now, that is what the situation is, that there is active dialogue even as we speak. In a way, the good part that both sides are still engaging in talks, since that is the only window left at the moment to resolve anything. Level of discussion has gone a little higher. Minister level talks is now driving the issue. Another round of core commander level talks will be held. MEA official likely to be part of the military level talks. Another very significant point, because there you see a convergence then between the political establishment and the military establishment, that they might sit together. MEA official might likely be part of the military discussions as well. Back to you.
All right, Afrida, many thanks for joining us and giving us an overall understanding there of what happened at the border according to the sources and the statement there that has come in from a senior government officer.